Greetings viewers, welcome to another Evil strategy session. I'm Evil. I have a 4v4 on Outpost here with Evil as Terran, Gerard, Saladriel, and Klug going up against Laveau, who I will call Zeus, FSG Zeus, Taeon, and Bandersnatch. And this is a really interesting map, a couple of different, well, not a really interesting map, a couple of different things happen in this one. Saladriel slaps down a, what he calls a defensive expansion, and that was kind of what our discussion was here. We're saying, what is this? He says, oh, it's a defensive expansion. It'll buy me time. He's just getting his spawning pool down, so that 350 minerals may have made a big difference in his life. Let's see, Klug is going for economy here. I believe, yep, we got a Overlord almost out. I'm going for triple barracks in the back, and Gerard has said he wants to do a bunch of bio drops all over the place. He's also said that he's mostly a Zerg player, so we're a little panicky. Let's see, Taeon and Laveau over here are just lighting it up on fire. It looks like on the economy, or at least it appears that way. And Zeus and Bandersnatch are over here. It's kind of relatively basic and standard builds. Except for this defensive expansion out here, which is very interesting. So yeah, here are the Zerglings, and the Zerglings turn around and go back for the expansion, the defensive expansion. I'm kind of stunned. I mean, get in there and see what your opponent has before you bail out, but he goes after the expansion. Saladriel cancels it, saves the minerals for later. Meanwhile, Purple brings over his Zerglings. That's a whole bunch of Zerglings on not as many Zerglings, so the odds are not looking pretty good here for Saladriel. My lone Marine made its way over, and you know, it does some good. Not a whole lot, and stupid pathing tries to send it around, but the drones take care of the rest. I send over 4 more Marines. Meanwhile, Gerard is building up over here. He's got 2 barracks, 3 barracks. I've got 3, and I'm pretty not far away from slapping down a 4th. Got some just, you know, speedlings, and we're kind of dancing around here and seeing what's out, and bring over some stuff, and here comes just kind of a basic clash. And Bandersnatch ain't stupid. He's going to kite these Marines. Nothing we can really do about that. Here comes a spine crawl over from Klug. Thank you, Purple, for helping out Teal. Puts down another hatchery. Dude, how about some, I don't know, drones or spawn, you know, roach, something, but he's just obsessed with this double expansion shit. Blue sends out his troops and goes ahead and does a little bit of offensive harassment, enough to make these guys pull their troops back and think a full-on attack is going on. I'm not sure. I think that's why they pulled everyone back, and sure enough, they just kind of turn back around and get going. I send over a large group of Marines just to, again, try to help protect, and we go at it right out here. We could have coordinated a little bit better, but, you know, we're not on voice, so not much to do about that. More Zerglings come out. Roaches, I mean, they're just going to eat Marines alive. So I'm going to pause here for a moment, and let's take a look. A Spine Crawler, 2 Queens, a couple of Zerglings, and 2 hatcheries. I mean, you know, okay, I understand the point of the 2 hatcheries, but, and I think Saladriel was Platinum, but 2 hatcheries. At this point, when you're getting hammered, you're getting killed, maybe some more defensive structures, maybe some roaches, I don't know. Maybe the 2 hatcheries is smarter. Taeon does the absolutely smartest thing possible and slaps down an expansion on the high-yield minerals over here where it's fairly well protected, and they're keeping so much pressure on our eastern front, our southeastern front, that we won't be able to get out there anyway. We see it. We've got the Zelnaga, but there's nothing we can do about it. Gerard takes over a siege tank and a couple of Marines. I believe he's going for a starport here somewhere. Yep, there it is. And I think he's already got, yeah, he's tagged it onto that tank. Excellent. So just in case anybody didn't know, you can actually tag units onto other units, but they will be on a move command. So, you know, it's great to have them over there, but it's kind of dangerous because they'll just move. So I'm going to kick back in here. Nice little space, got a sentry here so that we can they can block off this area, which is terrific for them. Unfortunately, there goes the oh crap, suddenly lost the ability to talk. Medevac, that's alright. Again, it's on, and hey, since there's a hole, and hey, since that sentry's dead, they can do some damage. I'm panicking. I saw those Zerglings out, tell him to raise the door. He raised the door. Hey, good thing too, because those Zerglings might have tried to come in. I had enough to stop them, sort of. They are just destroying Saladriel over here. That's great. You know, they're doing their damage over here just to check income. Sladriel's out. Gerard's bringing in income. I've got income. Klug's bringing in a little bit of income. Let's see. He is bringing in a second hatchery too. Yes. Got a little bit of putting up some defensive structures. I really want to see what happens over here because I was not, for obvious reasons. Unit count. If anybody wants a unit count, there it is. You can pause it later. Check it out. So Gerard cracks the door, cracks inside, and has really good management of his troops. These guys are not paying attention. They're two roaches attacking. He's worried about what's going to happen to him over here. And finally, there we go, get a little bit of action. So I'm going to slow down just a second and see what happens over here. Speedling swarm, never mind. I don't need to slow down anymore. I know how this is going to go. So evil me brings over troops. They try to split us up. We have the central position. This is wonderful. So okay, here's my little military stratagem for the day. So we have the central position. Combined, our force here, myself and Gerard, is stronger than either of these separate forces, Bandersnatch or Laveau. Laveau had forced us in together, so I had retreated back here to be next to Gerard, his siege tank, and his medevacs. Bandersnatch had come in to try and push, and when the siege tanks were up, he ran away. So now we're in the central position. We can decide who to go after. Much easier to go after Laveau right now. We combine forces and kill Laveau. Laveau does the smart thing, tries to get in on the siege tanks. Oh, too late. If you hadn't have left, maybe you guys could have combined forces together. But this is just non-communication, or lack of communication. And booyah. We were able to crush those forces, leaving Laveau with two roaches over here, a queen, two queens, excuse me. And, great minerals, dear God. Maybe if he'd had a second hatchery, haha, he could have done a lot more good. Meanwhile, over here, here's roaches. I mean, they're kind of sitting here not really doing much of anything. This is a great defensive position for Klug. Great as in with the forces that are available. Evil eye, come in, take out queen number 1. Queen number 2 draws me back. I see more roaches, drones. I know my buddy's setting up siege tanks just because I saw them over there, and he's got medevacs. I want this. Boom. Hey Zeus, thanks for sending over that overlord for us to kill. We do appreciate that. There's another overlord for us to kill eventually. You can see yellow's troops are still here, and here's what happens. I think speedlings. Get enough of them, they'll be done. Out of curiosity, yeah! So, sending those overlords over was a boon to us. We were able to kill them. That was pretty awesome. I guess I'm dicking around over here on the roach warren. I really don't want this guy to come back. Saladriel requested money, so I sent him money. Here comes an attack. Again, door down. Crap. So we're going to check out here. So Bandersnatch and Taeon are doing a good job of defending these high-yield minerals. He's having to get back on his feet. If Laveau leaves at this point in the game, I guess he's donated a lot of money, or he built a lot of roaches down here in his other base. It's not a bad defensive position. It's enough to keep it going for a while. And Bandersnatch is almost mined out, and he's got another set going over here. I really do. He's got some more troops over here. Laveau's building another base over here. Let's see, Gerard's building one here, and I think I just landed mine over here, and I'm supply locked, so I'm stupid. But we're going to go ahead and watch. This attack, I believe, comes on us. Dumbass me didn't have a second siege tank set up, but runs into a crapload of Marines and takes care of the issue. Meanwhile, I'm dragging all my forces together. Gerard is finishing off Laveau's base over here. Very much finished off. Drag all my forces together. Little continual harassment attacks from Klug over here. Doing great, just keeping his minerals down. Laveau splits, gets enough minerals here. Bandersnatch does a good job. Zeus has a lot of stuff going over here. There's only one person down. It's not that bad. Again, I'm in the central position here. I can take out who I want to take out, and I go to take out here. Sure, stim packs are nice, but I've got more Marines. Here come my reinforcements. Actually, here comes the actual power. I guess I'm more the scouting. I see too much crap in Vale, but we have a good, strong position right over here. If I could just bring those Hydralisks further into them. Now, Gerard, great job with these medevacs, man. Again, another harassment attack. Good use of Blink by Taeon. I'm going after a pylon. I'm thinking, you know, maybe he's got a bunch of probes hidden somewhere. Maybe I can supply lock him, or at least supply damage him. I probably should have gone after the cybernetics core. I know that. Oops. What I should have done. So more troops coming in. These are not bio drops. This is just excellent ground game. Set up siege tank. Gonna go ahead and take this stuff out, knock it out of the way. No more mining. Just check income rates here. Here's where we're at. I think Gerard's almost mined himself out. I've almost mined myself out. Got my new base going. Gerard has his new base going. Almost mined out. No expansion. Barely just got his base back up. And I'm guessing, yep, second hatchery again. At this point in the game. Dude, whatever. So Bandersnatch has himself something up pretty good here too. Kick back in. Little higher pace now, because we can kind of see how the end of this game's going to go. More harassments from Klug. Yeah, as the end screen shows up, Gerard ruled this game, followed by Klug, followed by somebody else, followed by myself. I think followed by Zeus. It's a good game, writing's on the wall. I think the turning point, we continually sent troops over here until Blue made an attack, and then that was it. I'm going to go ahead and send my resources over here as well. And knock these two guys not out of the game. We didn't knock Green out of the game, but we did knock him out of his position where he had to rebuild stuff, and you know, he's in a closer position to Klug. You know, the defensive hatchery was cute, but Saladriel built, I think, a grand total of 18 troops, and they were all Zerglings, and they all went pop. So it was a good game. I saw some different things in it, saw some interesting things. I enjoyed the central position over here. I think that was a great attack when Marines pushed up. Siege tanks drove them back. At the same time, Roaches were coming up. If they'd combined forces, they could have won that battle, and not much we could have done about it. Or they would have drastically hurt us, so much so that we could not have pushed south on Yellow's base here. We couldn't have pushed on Laveau's base. Laveau may have survived. He may have mined more minerals, etc. But it was a good game. I was proud to be a part of it. I wish I could have done more than I did, but it was not bad. So, hey, I hope you guys learned something today, and until we meet on the field of battle, stay evil.